In this video, we're going to be talking about the future of Apex Legends, the newest Apex blog post, and most importantly, the new map changes that will be coming out in Apex Legends Season 2. We've got so much leaks, so much new information that makes the game so much more promising, and has literally put all my fears to rest. Like all of Friday, Thursday, and Wednesday, I was literally fearing for this game because I honestly thought Respawn just stopped caring about it and didn't want to update it. Like this game was slowly falling, but this is the reassurance that we need. So if you guys are new around here, please feel free down below to leave a like as well as subscribe to the channel so you never miss another video. And without further ado, let's skip halfway into this article and get into the most important part. So obviously Apex Legends hasn't gotten too much content over the past couple of months. The game is only around 2 to 3 months old, so obviously it doesn't really matter too much because it's still a new game and they're still trying to iron it out. But I feel like after they've already ironed out all of the bugs, this game should start to get really good. If we look at it back to Black Ops 4 for instance, the game took around 3 months to iron out all the bugs, and then after that they started adding some quality updates that made the game better. If we look at it in the stance of Apex Legends, obviously they're a way smaller studio, but I have a feeling that once they iron out all of the bugs, the quality of life and just the updates that should start rolling into the game should be incredible. They've already started talking about a replay system, they've already confirmed better battle pass for Season 2, they confirmed in a PlayStation article 2 new ordnance items coming to Apex Legends, as well as the L-Star in Season 1, so hopefully we do see a lot better stuff coming to Apex Legends and the game thrive over time. But what actually matters is the article that they have released. So a big paragraph that they wrote on their article underneath hit registration, they said, "We know that in addition to addressing the issues with the game, everyone is hungry for us to add new content. The studio culture that we've worked hard to cultivate and the health of our team are very important. We take those things into account when we discuss our content roadmap, the production schedule, and the frequency in which we can update the game. Our long-term goal is to ensure Apex Legends always feels alive and thriving with a focus on quality of content over novelty or speed of release." Obviously it's not throwing shade at Fortnite, but what they're saying in that point is that instead of making it just like their goal to throw out the next update for the game, what they're trying to do here with Apex Legends is they're not trying to load it with content every single week like Fortnite does, which obviously they're not saying is a bad thing. What they're trying to do here is make it so Apex Legends has a long-term goal effect. Now I don't think this is a horrible thing. I seriously think they should start to update it at least every 2 weeks instead of every couple months, but that's just my opinion. Now carrying on here, it says, "At the same time, we want to maintain our culture as a development team and avoid crunch that can quickly lead to burnout or worse." Now there has been numerous talks and numerous videos about the Fortnite debacle, I guess you could say, in the studio, and because Fortnite's constantly trying to push out updates every single week, some Epic Games developers have actually came out and said they're working close to 90-hour work weeks, and that basically means they're working like 10 to 12 hours a day for 7 days a week. So they've come out and said that they've had, anxiety attacks, they've barely been able to see their friends and family, and I mean, obviously that sucks. Like as a game developer, especially a small development team like Respawn, if they were all working 90-hour work weeks just to provide us with the content, yeah, it would be sick. It would make Apex Legends such a popular game. But Respawn as a development team doesn't want to sell out to that, and they don't want to lead to burnout on their game because obviously they don't want to just do it for the money. I'm not saying Epic Games just does their updates for the money, but theoretically, why would they want to update their game every single week if they have to work 90-hour work weeks, barely even be able to see their family, 2 hours of free time a day? Why would they want to update their game every single week? Literally the only reason, and it's the most logical reason, is for money and to make their game as popular as possible. Yes, Respawn does still love their game, but they're also a very humane company and they want to try and not burn out as a development team. I can fully understand this. If I had to work a 90-hour work week, I would just quit. Like, I don't care, I would just quit. It's so inhumane and it's just ridiculous. So thank goodness they're more of a humane development studio. Now it says, "At the launch we shared a high-level view of our roadmap, showcasing how we would be taking a seasonal approach to live service. Today we want to provide more clarity on what you can expect for content and update Candace in the future." So season launches in the beginning of each season will be we'll start big with a new battle pass, new legend, something new for the meta, and more. So something new for the meta is what really just stuck out to me. Could mean a new gun, new legend obviously, but but something new to the meta, that's a little bit different. When the new season for season 1 came out, we didn't see a new gun because the only new weapon that we've had is the Havoc, but there's tons of Titanfall guns that aren't in Apex Legends right now, so hopefully we can see some dope Titanfall 2 guns come out to Apex Legends. I personally would love to see the EPG. It would basically serve as a rocket launcher. And that says thoughtful updates throughout the season. Just as we've done since launch, we want to continue to address exploits, necessary balance changes, bug fixes, and small features throughout the course of a season. For complete transparency, our goal isn't and has never been to patch or update content on a weekly basis. We believe strongly in the importance of large, meaningful changes to the game that have lasting impact, thus our focus on a seasonal release cadence we laid out at launch. We will continue to follow this cadence in the future. So they have laid out a roadmap. I will put a picture on screen right now, or I should have put a picture on screen recently, but they do have a roadmap on what their seasons will entail. I'm just hoping, man, we see a good little small DLC every single month to keep the game flowing. Like once you guys have addressed all your exploits, all your glitches, your cheaters, bugs, and stuff like that, I'm just hoping we see some pretty sweet fire content come to Apex Legends. Like, I'm just hoping, man. I'm just hoping. And then they finally say improved communication. This is the one you've all been waiting for. Let's get into it. So it says, we need to provide more visibility into the future and what we're working on. That doesn't mean we're going to start telling folks everything that they want to know when they want to know it. So obviously they're not just going to come out and say, ooh, Crossplay's coming out next week. Like they're still going to make us a surprise for us to keep us entertained. But what you can expect is more transparency on the future updates and fewer surprise drops. So fewer surprise drops, that's pretty cool. Now this is the best part. At EA Play in June, we will give you guys the first details on what you can expect from Season 2. We've seen the feedback on Season 1 and look forward to showing you the improvements we're making. Thank God, man. Thank God. There's gonna be a better battle pass, baby. Let's go. For Season 2, you can expect a battle pass with more meaningful content, the introduction of a new legend, the debut of a new weapon. Thank God. Hopefully we still see the L-Star this season. And this is the best part. Ready for it? It says, and you didn't expect Kings Canyon to stay the same forever, did you? Then they put a question mark. Ooh. Ooh. There's a question mark there. Ooh. There's a question mark. Ooh. That's incredible. So basically they're saying a new map change is going to be coming to Apex Legends in Season 2. I'm hyped about that. I love Kings Canyon, guys. I really do love playing on Kings Canyon, but like I'm just hyped to see a new map change come to it. We have seen, more talk about Thunderdome in the past few weeks, about how it's not really like a dome and it's literally just like kind of like a Coliseum. So hopefully we see a big map change come to Thunderdome and maybe even Angel City. Boys, if Angel City comes to Apex Legends, holy cow, dude, I would be hyped. But like, I don't know, it's just gonna be so hyped to see what we get, and I'm really hyped to see that. Now the last part here that I really want to read to you guys, if you guys subscribe to my channel for Titanfall, this kind of sucks. Alright, this kind of does suck to read this, and it really did make me a little sad. But at the end of the day, boys, I think it's just time to move on to Apex Legends and just start to full force upload and play it. And here's why. So lastly, regarding other games in development at Respawn, it's important to understand that there are entirely separate development teams working on Apex Legends and Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. So that's good news. That means the whole studio isn't just working on one game. They have separate teams in the studio working on both games. I mean, I can't wait for this Star Wars game to come out. Like, I personally don't care. I still think it'll be an incredible game because I love Respawn as a studio, but I just want to see full force in Apex Legends. Like, this game has massive potential. We just got to blow it out of the water. Like, we got to put all accelerators, all thrusters on the back of Apex Legends, and we just got to full force get it out there. But let's get back into the article. Additionally, in order to fully support Apex Legends, we are pushing out plans for future Titanfall games. So, oh man, so for everyone who subscribed for Titanfall, what that basically means is instead of releasing Titanfall 3, they said they're pushing out plans for future Titanfall games so that they can fully support Apex Legends. So, maybe they have a little bit of Titanfall 3 built, maybe they have some of it, ready, and they're working on it. They're currently putting it on hold so they can put more resources and more time into Apex Legends. That, I personally love Apex, so I'm very happy to hear that, but like, I don't know if I love love it more than Titanfall. Titanfall's a great game, dude. Titanfall, I personally love Titanfall too. It's one of my favorite games of all time. And so is Apex. So I really hope it's a good change and this does mean better things come to Apex Legends because of this. But I really do hope they don't screw this up, because if they're not making a Titanfall 3, they better be putting a lot of effort into Apex and better be making it worth it, because it's gonna suck not having Titanfall 3 come out, boys. It's gonna suck, but we'll have to wait and see what happens at E3 or EA Play in June. But then it says no resources from the Apex Legends team are being shifted to other titles in development here at the studio, nor are we pulling resources from the team and working on Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. So, you know, hopefully Apex Legends just starts to go up from here. This is the turning point, I believe. You know, it really did suck to hear about the Titanfall, but hopefully this is the turning point that we need in Apex Legends. Lastly, they close out the article saying, we know we have a lot of work ahead of us, but we're up for the challenge and are looking forward to building Apex Legends to its full potential together with our players. So I have massive hope right now after reading all of that. I don't know about you guys, but like, please Apex, please Respawn, don't screw this up, man. You guys are stopping the work on Titanfall 3. You guys are putting full force into Apex. I'm so thankful for that, but like, man, dude, this is just the turning point for Apex. You know, it slowly has fallen off a little bit, slowly has started to lose its steam, but let's just hope that, you know, I don't care if this game isn't, you know, the next Fortnite killer. I don't really care if this game is like ridiculously popular. I just want it to be a fun game that'll last a long time. Like, there's still like a million concurrent players playing this game. Like, I don't know what everyone says, this game's dead. Like, it's still 80% to 90% of its player base down, but it was at 50 million, and 50 million minus 90% is 5 million. So there's still at least 5 to 10 to 20 million people playing this game. So like, oh, Twitch viewers, crazy pie. Twitch viewers doesn't mean anything. That's just how much people are streaming the game opposed to watching the game. There's just less popular Twitch streamers on Apex because it's still a newer game. Like, doesn't mean anything. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy, please feel free down below to smack that like button, so subscribe to the channel so you never miss a video. Comment down below what you guys think of this. I'm so hyped for Apex, man. It's gonna be great. But yeah, we're so close to 3,000 subscribers. I will do a setup tour at 3K, so subscribe so you never miss that. Drop the bell notification, turn that bad boy on, and let's go, baby. It's gonna be good for Apex. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later, and yeah, peace out, boys.